Hi, my name is Janet and I am the owner of this little business called Paper and Spark. I'm a certified public accountant and a handmade seller myself. And after watching lots of other creative entrepreneurs struggle with the financial side of running their shops, I created the first bookkeeping template spreadsheet with Paper and Spark called the Etsy Seller Spreadsheet back in 2015. And since that first spreadsheet was released, things have really grown and changed. The products have improved over time. Hundreds and thousands of sellers are using these spreadsheets, and so I'm able to tweak them and improve them each year to better fit your needs as a creative business owner. But that's enough about me. Let's talk about you. You are probably here right now because you're looking at all these options, you're looking at all these choices, and you're like, which spreadsheet do I need? There's a lot of choices here, Janet, but I'm not sure what's going to serve me best. And I'm not sure if I need this spreadsheet and this spreadsheet or this bundle or maybe just one thing. So right now, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how each category of the Paper and Spark spreadsheets work so you can figure out what's going to fit your specific needs best. Let's take a quick look. Now, first and foremost, we've got the seller spreadsheets. This is like the bread and butter or the foundation of your new bookkeeping system. All of the seller spreadsheets are going to easily and quickly import your sales and fees in from one specific online sales source. They also will always allow you to manually enter sales from other sources other than the one sales source you're importing from. They'll keep tabs of your total revenue each month and give you categorized tabs to enter your expenses each month as well. The seller spreadsheets will automatically calculate your net profit or loss for you on a monthly and an annual basis, so you always know where your business stands financially. Many of the seller spreadsheets even have their own sales tax tab where you can go in and automatically put in your state to quickly figure out your total in-state sales for doing your sales tax forms. Your seller spreadsheet is going to give you almost everything you need in order to file your income taxes for your business as well. No matter which seller spreadsheet or import add-on you go on, importing your sales and fees is super simple and you can do it in less than 5 minutes a month. My instructions walk you through downloading the report that you need to import into your spreadsheet. You can do a simple copy and paste of the data that you need straight from your sales system, drop it in the right tab in your spreadsheet, and boom, the numbers that you need are automatically populated right there for you. So you might be asking, okay, that's great. I know that I need a seller spreadsheet for, let's say, Etsy, but I don't sell just in one place. I sell in multiple places. What if I want to be able to import from more than just one place? That's a great question, and that's where our import add-ons come into play. The import add-ons are the less expensive options that allow you to import from a secondary source. So you can buy as many import add-ons as you need along with your seller spreadsheet, and you'll be able to easily import from more than one source. So let's say you sell on Etsy and Square and Shopify. You might want to buy the Etsy seller spreadsheet, the Square import add-on, and the Shopify import add-on, and that will allow you to quickly import from all three sources each month. That being said, you don't need an import add-on for the same source that you have a seller spreadsheet. So you don't need an Etsy import add-on and an Etsy seller spreadsheet. You just need one or the other. The import add-ons are not made to be used by themselves. They're made to be used in addition to a seller spreadsheet. Now you might have noticed I said that the seller spreadsheet will get you almost everything you need to do your income taxes. There's one big component that is not completely addressed on the seller spreadsheet, and that is dealing with your inventory. If you're selling a physical product, especially if it's a handmade product, there's all these different specific issues related to inventory. For tax purposes, that's keeping track of cost of goods sold for tax time. And in addition to tax purposes, there's also the issue of being able to price and track your physical products as well. That's why I've created these separate inventory spreadsheets. So I've got 4 different types of inventory spreadsheets depending on what you sell. There are 2 choices for handmade sellers and a choice for resellers who are buying wholesale and reselling physical goods, and a choice for vintage sellers specifically. To decide between these two handmade inventory spreadsheets, I've got a separate video that's available directly in the listing for these two spreadsheets so that you can watch that video right down here, and it will help you figure out which inventory spreadsheet you need as a handmade seller. All four of the inventory spreadsheets are going to do pretty much the same thing, just in slightly different ways depending on what sort of inventory you're dealing with. The two handmade seller ones will give you a place to enter and track your raw materials and supplies that go into your handmade goods, and they'll also help you calculate your cost of goods made for your handmade items. All four inventory spreadsheet options are going to include some sort of pricing component where you can use a flexible pricing formula to figure out a profitable retail price point for your item, whatever it is. And all of the spreadsheets, most importantly, are going to help you streamline that year-end count for inventory and figure out what you need to know for tax purposes when it comes to inventory. Unlike the seller spreadsheets, the inventory spreadsheets don't really relate to where you're selling online. You can use one of these inventory spreadsheets regardless of where you sell. The other good news is that every single spreadsheet that is in the shop comes with its own set of step-by-step PDF instructions with screenshots walking you through how to use your spreadsheet, along with step-by-step video tutorials that are going to show you visually how to use your spreadsheet. I've set it up so that even for spreadsheet newbies, it's totally user-friendly and easy to get started and feel good about using this spreadsheet. Not only do the instructions show you how to use your spreadsheet, you're also going to learn what you're doing. You're going to learn about the accounting and bookkeeping tasks that you're working with so that you feel confident about doing your own books too. And hey, we're creative people, so yeah, I try to make my spreadsheets as pretty and aesthetically pleasing as possible for us. There's color coding, there's lots of bright colors. Your bookkeeping system doesn't have to be fuddy-duddy and boring. We can make it just a tiny bit pretty, right? All of my spreadsheet files will work in Excel, Numbers, or the free cloud-based Google Sheets, which is a great option if you don't have any spreadsheet software on your computer. So now let's talk about these overall categories. You might want just a seller spreadsheet if you need help with tracking your sales and logging your expenses for bookkeeping and tax purposes with your business. But maybe you don't need an inventory spreadsheet because you don't sell physical products, or you don't have a problem with dealing with your inventory, or you're using a separate inventory system or whatever. So that might mean just getting the seller spreadsheet. Or you might be on the flip side, you might already have a bookkeeping system you're happy with, but maybe your bookkeeping system doesn't help you deal with inventory and you've got this added component of inventory. In that case, you can get an inventory spreadsheet by itself. A lot of us need help with both. If you're the typical handmade seller, you need help with setting up a bookkeeping system and dealing with your inventory. So in that case, I highly recommend checking out this Build Your Own Spreadsheet Bundle listing. This is going to help you bundle all the spreadsheet products that you need to have a really solid financial foundation for your business at a discount. So through this Build Your Own Bundle listing, you can pick out exactly which seller spreadsheet you want. You can pick out exactly which inventory spreadsheet you need. And then you can also add on an import add-on if you need to import from a second source. And you can even request to join the Accounting Accountability Club, which is my annual membership to help you consistently stay on top of your books, and you get monthly office hours. So you can bundle all of those items together and get a nice little discount and have everything you need to get your financial ducks in a row when it comes to a bookkeeping system for your shop. If you still have spreadsheet related questions and you need some help, you can go to the FAQ page up here, which will take you to my spreadsheet resources and FAQ page. Not only does it have a ton of pre-purchase, post-purchase, and inventory related frequently asked questions down here, but you can also check out links to the video tutorials on YouTube for each spreadsheet. You can take the which spreadsheet is right for you quiz, and if you know that you need something customized, this is where you can find my custom spreadsheet services and fill out a form to submit any requests for customization. You can also send me a quick Facebook message while browsing the shop if you have a question you need help with by clicking this little chat button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. If you click chat now, it will actually send me a message directly to the Paper and Spark Facebook page. And finally, you can always email me with any questions at hello@paperandspark.com. Thanks! I can't wait for you to get started with your new Paper and Spark spreadsheet. It's going to totally rock your world and you're going to love it.